What if the reason you're not rich has nothing to do with how much money you make? Some of the most financially secure people I know don't earn the highest salaries, and some of the most stressed actually earn more than you think. So the real question isn't income. It's this: do you understand how money actually works? Or are you just working for it? Because once you see this, you can't unsee it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 5 principles of money that quietly separate people who stay financially stuck from people who slowly become wealthy. These aren't complex strategies. They're not reserved for experts, and they don't require huge income. They're simple shifts. But when you truly understand them, your relationship with money changes forever. Less stress, more control, more possibility. Most people grow up learning how to earn money. Study, work, get paid, repeat. But almost nobody teaches you how money itself behaves. So life starts to feel like this loop. You work hard. You pay rent. You buy food. You handle bills. Something unexpected happens. And the cycle resets. Months pass. Years pass. And you quietly wonder, why does it still feel like I'm running, but not moving forward? That confusion isn't your fault. It's because the system most people live in is built around earning money, not mastering it. Here's the truth most people discover too late. Wealth isn't created by effort alone. It's created by understanding leverage. The people who become financially free don't just work for money. They make money work for them. Welcome to Money with Jerry, a place where you sharpen your edge. And that begins with the first principle. Make money work for you. Most people trade time for money. You work an hour. You get paid once. But wealthy thinking asks a different question. How can this money keep working, even when I'm not? Imagine 2 people. One spends every dollar they earn. The other keeps a portion invested or saved in productive places. At first, their lives look identical. Same salary, same lifestyle, same pressures. But years later, something invisible appears. One still has to work for every dollar. The other has money generating money. That's the shift. Not more effort, more direction. And this leads to something powerful that most people underestimate. Understand compound interest. Compound interest looks small in the beginning, almost boring. You save a little, it grows a little, nothing dramatic. So many people stop. But compound growth isn't linear. It's exponential, which means time matters more than amount. Someone who starts small early often surpasses someone who starts big late. Not because they're smarter, but because time multiplied their consistency. Think of planting a tree. For years it looks small, almost disappointing. Then one season, it suddenly towers. From the outside it looks sudden, but the growth was happening all along. Money behaves the same way, and this becomes even more powerful when money starts coming from more than one place. Which brings us to something most people crave but rarely build. Build multiple streams of income. Relying on one income source creates silent pressure, because your entire life stability rests on one stream, one job, one client, one salary. So stress increases, fear of loss increases, and decisions become reactive instead of intentional. But when income comes from multiple directions, something emotional shifts. You breathe differently. You think longer term. You take smarter risks. Multiple streams don't mean chaos. They mean resilience. Even small additional flows matter. Because psychologically, you move from survival to stability. And stability is where growth becomes possible. Point number 4, invest consistently. Many people think investing is about timing. Waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect market. But consistency beats timing far more often than people realize. Because consistency removes emotion. You don't wait for confidence. You build momentum. You don't react to fear. You follow a rhythm. Think of it like fitness. Working out intensely once doesn't transform a body. But small, repeated sessions change everything over time. Investing behaves the same way. Quiet repetition creates visible results. Point number 5, think in decades, not days. This principle changes how you see everything. Most financial stress comes from short-term thinking, monthly pressure, immediate results, quick comparisons. But wealth builds on long horizons, years, decades, cycles. When you think in decades, temporary setbacks shrink. Market drops feel smaller. Income fluctuations feel manageable. Progress feels real, because you're no longer asking, "What happened this month?" You're asking, "Where will this decision place me in 10 years?" That question alone changes behavior. Imagine yourself 5 years from now having applied these principles. You're calmer about money. Unexpected expenses don't feel catastrophic. Your income doesn't come from one place. Your savings aren't idle. Your investments have history. You don't feel rich overnight. You feel secure, stable, growing, and most importantly, in control. That feeling is what people actually mean when they say financial freedom. Here's the deeper truth. Money mastery isn't about numbers. It's about identity. There are people who earn money, and there are people who build wealth. Earners focus on effort. Builders focus on systems. Earners react to life. Builders design it. The difference isn't intelligence or luck. It's understanding. So the real question isn't, can I become wealthy? It's, will I learn how money actually works and apply it consistently? Because the people who transform financially aren't perfect. They just start earlier than most people think they should. If this shifted how you see money, tell me in the comments. Which principle changed your perspective the most? And if you want more calm, clear financial psychology like this, subscribe and stay with me on this journey. Because wealth rarely comes from one big decision. It comes from small understanding, applied repeatedly. And remember this, you don't need perfection to build wealth. You only need direction. And you've already started. If this video has been helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. You may want to watch the video next to this one.